Hey lads, welcome to the first of our video Toolbox Talks. So this one's a quick toolbox talk about asset management. So TECL need to track their assets and minimise losses because equipment costs the business several £1000s a year, and in order to maximise profits and minimise losses we need to manage our assets better, and we need everyone to play their part in this. So we're in the process of tagging all of our assets with TECL asset labels at the moment, and the management of assets is going to be run like this. Any equipment taken from the stores will be signed out on a form found on Andy Clark's desk. I'll show you that in a sec. You sign it out saying what job you're taking it to and when it's likely to be returned. Now the important point to note here is you are going to be responsible for it until it's either returned to the stores or handed over to another operative on the new Boris handover form, which I'll show you at the end of this video. Wear and tear is accepted, however a bill may be raised against you if an asset is lost or negligently damaged, so please look after the equipment and store it in either a van or a lock room or whatever you can, just to make sure it's safe when you're not around. Andy's going to take the information from this form and update the asset register, including any expected return date, and if it's not returned by the expected date, Andy Clark's going to chase you up asking you why it's not been returned. Now obviously things happen, you know, you might not have finished the job when you expected to, so if you do need to extend the use, simply sign it over to yourself on that new handover form with a new return date, and this effectively will extend your loan period. When you finish with the asset, you can either return it to the stores, ensuring that the form you've signed it out on is signed by a member of the office staff, so basically proving that it's been returned, or complete a Boris equipment handover form to hand it to another operative on site. So you might be doing a job and you're finishing the job and leaving the site, and you don't want to take the equipment with you because the people that are on site now actually need that kit. So this new Boris equipment handover form will help you to do that. Sign it over to them, and once that's done, you're no longer going to be held responsible for the item. So here's a quick shot of the manual asset equipment sign out sheet. So hopefully you can see that. It's basically, you put your name down, you sign it out, you say what it is, what the asset tag is, what date you signed it out on, what job number you're taking it to, when you're expecting to return it, and then Andy will fill in the asset updated bit. The important bit here is the red text. By signing for this asset you are accepting responsibility for it until it is returned to the store person. Failure to return the asset may result in a bill being raised against you. And then the bit at the bottom you can see is signature of person accepting the asset and the responsibility for it. So obviously once that's completed, you're no longer responsible for it. So I appreciate it's a new thing and people don't like change, but it's important we do make this change because we need to manage our assets better and minimise losses. Okay, well thanks for your help and support on this guys, and yeah, fingers crossed it all works well. But any dramas, give me a ring.